With Your Eyeballs writes in. His name is With Your Eyeballs. Like, I love it. It's a play on the joke. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you, Zach. My question is, who is your favorite athlete from a specific time in their career? For example, for myself, I loved Rajon Rondo when he was with the Celtics, but not with any other team. Johnny Manziel in college was another, for he just was a real-life video game player. A final player is Franco Gutierrez, the outfielder for the Mariners, because for some reason, every time I watched him play, he was either hitting a home run or making a Gold Glove play. Thank you for viewing my question. Have a great rest of your day. With Your Eyeballs. I love your username. I love your question. For me, it's actually, you mentioned the Mariners. Maybe you're from Washington. And Johnny Manziel's a good one, by the way. Johnny Manziel is dope. He was so much fun at Texas A&M to watch. Man, I got to say, for me, my favorite player from a specific time is actually Gardner Minshew's senior year at Washington State University. I was there for the whole thing. I got to work on the sidelines for television networks while Gardner Minshew was playing. I saw him play live a ton. I met him. I literally shook his hand one time. He's a special guy. Gardner Minshew is an incredible quarterback, an incredible person. And I'm really not sure what his future, what the future has in store for Gardner Minshew. Will he be a successful long-term NFL quarterback? I have no idea. Will a team ever build around him? Will the Jaguars want to support him? I don't know. And so because I don't know, and there's an uncertainty that I'll be able to enjoy Gardner Minshew for much longer, I will always be able to cherish that year he had at Washington State where he was a rock star. He was a legend. He came out of nowhere. It was so special that senior year in college. He came out of nowhere. He was a transfer quarterback from East Carolina, not even Eastern, it's just East Carolina. He came from East Carolina University, and he wasn't even good there. He comes to Washington State. He has this galvanizing personality. He's a total grown-up. He owned the moment. He played phenomenal. He played really, really good quarterback, and he made the most of it in every sense of the way. He played great on the field. He dominated and played outstanding, but he also enjoyed the journey. And for me, watching Gardner Minshew, I learned a lot, and it was incredibly inspiring, and I'm still learning how to do and live the way Gardner Minshew does, because it's so cool. I'll never forget the time in his life, that senior year, because his work ethic was so incredible. It was crazy. He put himself in every position to succeed on the field. His work ethic was phenomenal. But he also knew when to stop and smile and enjoy the process and enjoy the fruits of his labor. And I've always had a hard time with that. I've always had a hard time easing off the gas a little bit and enjoying the moment. And I've always found Gardner Minshew's approach to life so inspiring. And the way he handled himself that senior year at Washington State, working his butt off, playing great on the field, but also understanding how to, step back and smell the roses and enjoy that moment. To me, it was like, I clearly can learn a lot from Gardner Minshew, and I was around him a bunch, and I'm still learning how to do the things he does, but, as far as enjoying the process and enjoying that journey, but he does such a good job, and I will always cherish Gardner Minshew's senior year at Washington State. It's a truly special time in my life. I think it's a special time as a football fan. I got to see something really cool and really special, and I loved it, man. I really enjoyed Gardner Minshew's senior year at Washington State University.